Welcome back to Fourth and Troll Fantasy.
Week 7 duds for fantasy football. These are 4 guys you need to make sure you do not have in your lineup this week. They could lose you your matchup. Starting out with quarterbacks, it's Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray has scored less than 16.8 fantasy points in 4 of his 6 games. In fact, he's a broken play 50-yard rushing touchdown away from not being inside the top 12 at the position this year. The Chargers are averaging less than 15 points per game to opposing quarterbacks. They're likely to not have Marvin Harrison Jr. even on the bit of a longer week. And the Cardinals are the 7th most run-heavy team in the NFL, despite having a losing record and being behind in many of their games. I don't know what's going on with the Cardinals offense, but Kyler Murray has not been the player we hoped he would be this year. He needs to be out of your lineup.
My dud for week 7. You ready? The entire Vikings backfield. Ain't no way Ty Chandler and or Cam Akers and or CJ Ham is going to get you a winning fantasy output against the Detroit Lions defense. They are the 3rd best against the rush. They allowed the 3rd fewest fantasy points to running backs. And let's be honest, they're all backups. I know we've seen some great backups this season, produce some great numbers, but the Detroit Lions defense, folks, they're no joke. Take them seriously.
My wide receiver dud, Michael Pittman Jr. going up against the Miami Dolphins. Listen, Miami is allowing the fewest fantasy points to wide receivers this season. And Anthony Richardson is going to be back starting for the Colts, which just makes these Colts wide receivers unplayable. Michael Pittman Jr. has just 6.6 points per game this season with Anthony Richardson. That is not a viable starter for your fantasy football teams. And not to mention, he's nursing a supposed back injury, but we don't really know what's going on. You need to get Michael Pittman Jr. out of your lineup. He will lose you your week this week.
Here's my dud. New face in town. It's all about this guy for sure. My dud is Tyler Conklin. Ain't no way Conklin is going to put up even a respectable fantasy output with Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson and a top 15 wide receiver in Allen Lazard through the first 6 weeks of fantasy. There's no way. Throw in Breece Hall, who's been great through the air as well. Conklin's not going to get the football at all. He might get 2 catches. That's it. Tyler Conklin, an absolute dud for this week. That's it. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Follow us. Okay, bye.